Welcome. Today I will take you on a journey through space and our universe, the Milky Way. We will be exploring all of our 8 planets and the Sun. Over and out, Captain Lou. We are now approaching Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. Most people would think Mercury is very, very hot, but actually it's not. Mercury's average temperature is negative 117 degrees Celsius. Mercury is also the smallest planet in our solar system. At night, Mercury is dark and scary. It's a dark and scary place looking up at the moonless sky. We are now closely approaching Venus. Venus is the second closest planet to the Sun. If you compare Venus to Mercury, Venus could be set ablaze because Venus on average is 867 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you believe it? That's 5 times hotter than Mercury. Looking up on Venus, you think that you would see one moon, but Venus has no moons. You would be looking at Earth because Earth is the same size as Venus. We are now approaching Earth. Earth is the 3rd planet away from the Sun. Earth, as we know it, is the only planet with water. Earth also is the only planet with human life, or any kind of life. And Earth is also the only planet that it is hot all around the perimeter of the Earth, also known as the equator. Then we also have the Moon. We are now approaching Mars. Mars is the 4th planet away from the Sun. Most people think that Mars is a hot and dry place because of all the red rusty dust. It is actually a cold and dry planet. NASA is being very, very cautious with flying to Mars because of the dust. The dust is pretty much made from rust, and if that rust dust gets into the spacesuits or the spaceship, everything will be destroyed and the mission would be failed. Oh no, watch out! It's the asteroid belt! Hold on! The next 4 planets that we are approaching are the gas giants. These 4 planets all contain many moons. First that we are approaching is Jupiter. Jupiter is the 5th planet away from the Sun. Jupiter is an ice-cold freeze land surrounding the eye of the storm. Jupiter also has more gravity than Earth. So, if you weighed 100 pounds on Earth, you would weigh 214 pounds on Jupiter. Jupiter has the galaxy record for the most moons. Jupiter has 63 moons. The second gas giant that we are approaching is Saturn. Saturn is really cold, but still, negative 178 degrees Celsius is not the coldest planet. Saturn has an interesting pattern with its rings. Most of the boulders are made of ice, dust, and chunks of rocks. And what surprises most people is that Saturn has almost no mass. We are now closely approaching the 3rd gas giant, Uranus. Now, if you want to talk about cold, this is the planet for you. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system. On average, Uranus is negative 216 degrees Celsius. Now that's cold. If you lived on Uranus and you looked up at the night sky, you would see an insane amount of moons. In fact, you would see 27. We are now approaching, last but certainly not least, the planet farthest from the Sun, our last gas giant, Neptune. Uranus and Neptune just almost tied for the coldest planet in the solar system. On average, Neptune is negative 214 degrees Celsius. That's like freezing your ears until they literally fall off. And Uranus, on average, is negative 216 degrees Celsius. That's like freezing your ears until they fall off and freezing your lips. I can't even imagine how much pain you would feel. Well, that's the end of our solar system extravaganza. See you next time. Over and out.